So I was on YouTube and I was looking at my recommended feed, and all of a sudden this video from Crafty Masterman popped up, and it was the redstone torch made out of repeaters. It was a redstone challenge that he did. Somebody challenged him, I can't remember who, but somebody challenged him to make a redstone torch without using a redstone torch. So he could only use repeaters or redstone and a redstone lamp and levers. So I read his comments and I saw somebody challenge him to try and do it with observers and hoppers and redstone. But I tried to do it and I couldn't find a way. Now, Crafty Masterman is a bit more passionate about redstone than I am. But I thought I'd give this a try, and I ended up coming up with a design that is pretty easy in order to make a redstone torch without using redstone torches, and I can only use the things that are in my inventory right here. For an observer, you need something for the observer to detect that changes in order to send out a redstone signal. So I decided to put the redstone lamp right in front of the observer, so whenever you flick it on, it sends out a redstone signal for whenever it turns on and off. So that'll be kind of our on-off switch. And then you can just put an observer in order to make a clock whenever it's turned off. So it's something kind of like this. So obviously, in order to make a clock, we need a observer here in order to feed a redstone signal into the lamp and then back, and then it will just make that kind of clock. So in order to give this observer a redstone signal, we need to take the redstone output from this observer, feed it into a repeater, and the repeaters will do the actual like redstone torching, so that we can actually have a lock. We just need to place that repeater and bam, there is our redstone clock. So whenever we turn it off, it stops the clock, or whenever we turn the redstone lamp on, push the lever on, then it stops the clock because the redstone lamp is no longer updating. And then once we turn the lever off, it makes that redstone clock that we want. And so from there, we need to lock a repeater, which can be done by sending a redstone signal from one repeater into another sideways. So that will lock the repeater, so whenever a redstone signal gets to it, it actually locks it for just the right amount of time where it doesn't lose its signal whenever it's turned on. And we can put a redstone torch just to make sure that it actually does represent a redstone torch. So whenever the lever is off, we want the redstone torch to be off, and whenever we have this on, we want the redstone torch to be on. So what we can do is we can do something like this, and setting this at the right time. And this can't be done. Yeah, it doesn't really work out for the timing. So if we add two repeaters at the same tick length, that doesn't really help our situation. But if we set the timing just right into something like that, it's always off. Now if we put this as 1 and then we flick this off to get the timing reset, then it works. So now, whenever the lever is off, the redstone torch is off. Whenever the lever is on, the redstone torch is on. And we can just put a light up there to represent off, on, off, on. So this design is very, very small. This is the smallest observer redstone torch kind of contraption that I've been able to make so far. So hopefully somebody watching this video might be able to make a smaller one, and maybe even use hoppers. That would actually be very, very cool, like the original comment said. I think that would be super duper interesting, and I'd love to see it. If anybody is out there that is into redstone or just wants a smaller challenge, then I challenge you to try and do what the original comment said, which is use hoppers in it. I have no clue how to do that. But yeah, this design is just a 3x4x2, which is 24 blocks total in volume. But yeah, 24 blocks total. There's also another design that I came up with that is a little bit longer than this one. Instead of having it wider, it's a tiny bit longer. It's a 6x2x2. And basically all it is you have the redstone lamp right here, because obviously we need something to send out the redstone signal, of course. You have our redstone clock, which we originally made, and then you have the redstone repeaters running out like this. And let's see if we can actually get our timing correct. Put the indicator up here, so bam, there we go. The lever is off and the redstone lamp is off, so whenever the lever's on, redstone lamp is on. And this can never break, no matter how many times you flick this. It will always work the same way, which is amazing. So that's just the amazing ability of observers. So this is kind of one of my least favorite designs, just because if we look at this, whenever we flick the lever off, it kind of fluctuates, but it's fast enough that it doesn't update the redstone torch. So whenever it flickers off for that like split second, then it doesn't really do anything. So it still works as a redstone torch, which is amazing. And if we put it through here, then yeah, well, that's a little bit off. But yeah, let me know what you guys' favorite design is, and let me know if you can also make a smaller design. I would love to see a video from you guys just showcasing off the smallest redstone torch, but without a redstone torch. That would be absolutely amazing. I'd love to see what you guys can do. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye bye.